Hey friends, I'm Shaz and welcome back to the Ministry of Reviews.
In this video today, I will review a very nice and interesting dashcam. This is from the VOX company, and the best thing about this dashcam is that it's totally wireless. There are absolutely no wires or cables to install, and the other nice thing is that it's a self-charging solar panel based camera, so you don't really need to worry about charging it again and again. Alright, so now before I show you how it actually works in the car, let's do a quick unboxing to check out what comes inside the box. Keep watching, guys.
Alright friends, so this is all you get inside this box, and a lot of accessories. You've got quite a few of the cables. So the first thing you get is actually a user guide or a user manual. This will help you to set this up in your car. And then let's start off with this screen. So this is the screen that you get, and this is what you can put it on the dashboard of your car. Now this is a 6.6 inch HD screen, and looks quite nice. It's not one of those bulky big ones that basically blocks your view on the dashboard. It's a nice and small compact screen. Now this has dual antennas. So you would find the antennas here. These are the two antennas that you'll have to connect at the top. Now because this camera is a totally wireless camera, there are no cables or no wires or no installation required to set it up. This is all connected wirelessly. So basically you'll have to connect these antennas on top of the screen, and then this will have very stable signal coming in from the cameras directly. And it's a 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless signal. Now the other good thing is that it can give you a transmission distance of up to 500 feet, which means that, you know, even if you're going out of the car and you want to have the view from your cameras with you, you can take this with you. You just need to connect it with a power source and you will be able to view the footage from the cameras even at home. All right. So again, 6.6 inch HD display. It's about 480 by 1280 resolution and around 300 nits brightness of the screen, and we will test that later on when I connect it with power. Alright, and then you get the two cameras. Now the one that I got is basically a two camera combo box, but you know, you can just get one. If you want just the backup reverse camera, you can order the same box with only one camera. That would be obviously much cheaper than this box. But you can see these are the two cameras, and they come with all the accessories to connect it. It's not a very complicated installation. It's a very quick, like 3 to 5 minute self installation. You don't need any professional help to install these cameras. These generally connect next to your license plate, either on top of the plate or at the bottom on the side. So several ways to connect this on your car, but it's mainly a self installation kind of a camera setup. Now this is again a 1080p full color full HD night vision camera. It's got a viewing angle of 110 degrees horizontally and 57 degrees vertically. As you can see, this is a solar panel. So this camera comes with a 5000 mAh installed battery that can be charged through the Type-C connection here. But it also has the capability of charging or self-charging the camera through the solar panel. It can record. It has the loop recording function available. So basically, if you go back to the screen, it's got this SD card slot or the TF card slot right at the bottom. This is where you can install a micro SD card up to 64 GB of memory, and that allows you to save recordings automatically in a loop. So all the new recordings and new clips get recorded and saved, while the older ones get deleted, just to manage the space. So maximum of 64 GB memory card can be installed on this. That allows the recording of the footage that you get from the cameras. All right, Now the other nice thing is that because these are external cameras, these are IP69K waterproof, so it can work during rain, even snowing, or any sort of all weather conditions. These are built for those kind of conditions. And the other bit I wanted to tell you is that because this is an external setup camera, you always fear that it gets stolen. But the nice thing that they've done is they have this screw. This is an anti-theft kind of a security screw that will not allow anyone to kind of steal this camera. Right, it's not a very big and bulky one. It's nice. Now, as I said, this is ideal to sit on the top of license plates on your car, trucks, RVs, trailers, anything. Or if you don't have a license plate set up at the back, you can always screw it at the back. And I'll show you how to install this on my car later in this video. Alright, so these are the two cameras. As I said, you've got some installation accessories, the double-sided tapes along with it, and then you get the warranty card. So it comes with 18 months of warranty. This is the mounting bracket for the screen. So if you want to set this up on the dashboard of your car, you just need to plug this, the screen, just mount it at the back, and then just using this tape, put it on the dashboard so it sits very nicely. And then again, you've got more accessories to set it up. And then finally, you've got some cables. Now, these two cables are used for charging. So it's a type C to type A. If you want to charge this either using your power socket, or you can also use one of these power banks to charge these cameras. So you get two cables and one more cable. This is the cable that you need to power the screen. So basically you just connect these two, and then this goes into the cigarette lighter adapter in your car. All right, so very straightforward, very simple, easy installation setup. As I said earlier, you don't need any professional help to set this up in your car. You can do it yourself. It's very easy, very self-service kind of a setup. All right, so now let me take this out to my car and I'll show you how to install this, how to set this up in the car, and just review the different functions and features of this solar backup camera from VOX. So keep watching, guys. All right, friends, so I'll show you how to set up this camera on your car. I'm going to start with the rear license plate, and I'll set this up. So my car already has cameras installed, but what I'll do is I'll try to just show you how to set this up in your car so you can see my camera is already installed. So I'm not going to install this on top of the license plate. I don't really have a lot of room there. What I'll do is I'll put it at the bottom of it. Now, as I said earlier, you've got both options. If you want on the top, you can do that. If you want on the bottom, you can do that as well. I'll show you how to set this up like this at the bottom, and then I'll show you how it works, okay? And it's very easy. You just need a screwdriver to kind of install it. I'm going to use a screwdriver with a machine. All right, so let's remove the screws first. All right, so two screws. And what I'll do is basically set this up. So this is how it looks. This is how you get it installed. Again, very easy. Couple of screws, set it up, and then you just need to play around with the alignment. Now the other nice thing is once you've set it up, you can actually change the angle of the camera. So it basically moves, if you want to put it like this, to have more of a bottom view, or you can do this to get the top view. So it's very nice and adjustable, which is a nice thing about this. And then you've got the solar panel here, And as I said earlier, it's kind of anti-theft system, so no one can remove it unless someone removes the entire license plate. Then obviously they'll take it out, but other than that, you know, you can't like just pull it out. Right, so this is how it looks at the rear side of the car. What I'll do now is also install the same camera. I've got two cameras, so I'm going to install the other camera at the front on the license plate. All right. Alright guys, now I've already installed this at the front, you know, just exactly the same way we installed the license plate at the rear car or the back side of the car. I've done the same, so just removing these two screws on top and then setting it up on top of the plate and then screwing the nuts back. So very easy, very simple, kind of self-service. You don't need any sort of professional help to install this. You can do it yourself. Just takes a few minutes, and you know, looks very nice. I had space on top, though I already have a camera installed on my car, but I do have some space on top, so I said I'll install on top so that it comes right in the middle of my front car. Right? If I had put it right at the bottom, it would be much lower. So perfect view, and I can always, you know, change this to adjust my view like that. So I'll keep it straight, and then what we'll do is let's start setting it up. So all done. Externally, as I said earlier, the best thing about this camera is that there are absolutely no wires or cables to install. It's a wireless camera, and it can be recharged either through the port right on this side. You can use a power bank. You don't have to remove this, just use a power bank, put it in. It takes a few hours to charge the camera to the maximum, or you know, it has this solar panel that basically allows it to self-charge when it's out in the sun, so you might never need to actually charge it through a power bank. Now what I'll do is I'll go inside the car and show you how the screen connects with these cameras and how you get to see the view from both the cameras inside the car. So keep watching, guys. Alright friends, so I'm inside the car and I've got the screen with me. Now you can set this screen with this mounting bracket. Just need to put it at the back of the screen. Very easy to install. You can do it, and you don't need any professional help. You can do it yourself. And then at the bottom is this sticky tape. It's a very strong double-sided kind of a setup right at the bottom. You just need to remove the sticker and then stick this on the dashboard. I already have a screen in my car, so I'm not going to install it. I just wanted to show you how this screen and the camera works in this video. So you know, once you put it on this on your dashboard, it's going to be very stable. It's not going to move or come off. And then obviously you have this cable which actually needs to be connected with the cigarette lighter for power, and I'll quickly show you how that happens. So I have connected the cigarette lighter adapter, which is this, and then I'm going to connect this, and I'm going to show you how it automatically connects with the camera. So there's no installation required as such. It automatically connects with both the cameras. It's going to take a few seconds. There you go. Okay, so you've got the front camera and the rear camera, and then automatically gives you this view, which is a side-by-side view. You can see it's fully charged. I'm not sure if the camera is doing justice in getting the clarity of the footage that we're getting from both the cameras. And what you can do is basically on the screen itself, if you see at the back, you've got these three buttons. You've got a menu button and then up and down. This is basically where you actually change or play around with the settings on the screen. So do this, and let's go to MU control, and then like that. So very easy to set it up, because you can connect it or install it with the license plate anywhere you want, and then come back to the screen and then change the view. So
very easy. Again, the other nice thing is it doesn't have a lot of settings, so it will never confuse you on how to set this up. It's very easy. The pairing is already done, so you don't have to worry about that. And the brightness, you can change the brightness of the screen. And then MU control is when if you want to mirror it, if you want to flip it the way we did it, you can insert a card, a memory card on the side of the camera, and then start recording the footage. As I said earlier, it can take up to 64 GB of a card, and then it can have the loop recording function switched on, so every time there's a new video it gets recorded and the oldest video gets removed. All right. And then you've got settings. Now within settings, we saw you've got the date, you've got, there you go. So you've got date, contrast, reset, and support. These are only the 4 options available within the settings. And then you can go down, you can have guidelines, you can switch it on, switch it off, display sleep, and you can play back the recorded footage or recorded videos through the SD card. So not a lot of settings option available on the screen, which is quite good because it will never confuse you. Looks very, very nice and extremely clear. And again, I'm not sure if the camera is doing justice in capturing the clarity and the brightness of the screen, but I can tell you it looks very, very nice. So this is the rear view, and then you've got the side-by-side view of the front and the back. So when you have a side-by-side view like this, then you don't really get the grid lines appearing on the screen. This is just a view. See that? But if you want to change it to just one view like that, this is the front, and then this is the rear, so you do get to see the grid lines. Okay, let's change it to the front. There you go. Again, the clarity of the screen is very nice. So that's it. Very easy to set up. In terms of the installation of the cameras itself, it's extremely easy, very simple. You don't need any professional help. You can do it yourself. It takes about 5 minutes maximum. I did it myself. I kind of just a screwdriver you need, and that's about it. And then setting the screen in your car is again extremely easy. You just need to mount the screen with this bracket, with the screw, and then set it up on the dashboard of your car. As I said, I don't need this in my car because I already have a screen and a camera installed, but the ones that does not have a screen, then you can just set it up on the dashboard of your car using this sticking pad, and then connect for power, connect it with the cigarette lighter, and then you're all good. You don't need any setup or installation. It automatically does that for you. As soon as you connect this with power, it gets connected and you get to see the view. And you have, side-by-side view, single view, you have all those options available on the screen itself. So that's it, guys. This was a very quick review of this new Autocar Solar camera. We've tested different functions and features. The best thing I love about this camera is it being the wireless camera. That's one, the best thing. You don't need to do any wiring, any installations and cabling in the car. It's totally wireless. And the other bit I love about it is that it has this solar charging panel. So you don't really need to charge your camera again and again. It self-charges. And then it comes with this very nice screen. It's not a big bulky screen. It's a small screen, which is good enough. And it will not, if you set this up on the dashboard of your car, it will not block your front view. Alright guys, if you like this, if you are interested, if you want to buy this, simply go to the link in the description of this video. It will take you directly to the official VOX store where you can buy this very nice solar dashcam.
That's it, friends. If you like my content, you can go and support this channel with the super thanks icon below. And if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and click on that bell icon so you won't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys.